Your life shifts the moment you decide to walk away from what drains you. Not slowly, not someday, but the moment you choose yourself. Peace doesn't come from changing other people. Peace comes from changing what you allow. You don't have to argue. You don't have to explain. You don't have to prove your pain to anyone. You simply step back. You distance your heart. You let actions reveal everything. And you let go of what was never real, because real peace begins in silence. The silence you create when you stop responding to chaos. When you stop feeding toxic cycles. When you stop giving energy to people who only leave you empty. Walking away isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It's strength. It's the moment you finally understand that your mental clarity, your emotional balance, your inner calm is worth more than anyone's approval. You owe yourself a life where your heart can breathe. You owe yourself people who bring stability, not storms. You owe yourself the freedom to start again, lighter, wiser, stronger. Your future begins the moment you release what clouds your mind and weighs down your spirit. Choose peace. Choose clarity. Choose you every single Tim. There's a difference between people who pretend to care and people who actually do. And once you see it clearly, you can't unsee it. Fake care is loud. It's dramatic. It shows up when the spotlight is on and disappears when life gets real. These people talk big, promise big, perform big, but when you need them, they're gone. Real care doesn't make noise. It doesn't need attention. It doesn't need applause. It shows up quietly, consistently, without trying to look good. Fake care says, "Call me if you need anything." Real care says, "I'm checking on you because I know you won't ask." Fake care celebrates you in public, but real care supports you in silence. It's steady. It's honest. It's dependable. And most of the pain you felt came from expecting real care from people who only knew how to pretend. Stop confusing effort with excuses. Stop accepting inconsistency as they're just busy. Stop letting people in who only show up when it benefits them. Your peace grows the moment you accept this truth. People reveal themselves through patterns, not moments, not words. Watch their consistency. Watch their attention. Watch their actions. That's how you know who's real. And who's only performing? You are not asking for too much. You are simply asking the wrong people. Every time you felt ignored, every time your effort wasn't matched, every time someone made you feel like you were too emotional, too demanding, or too much, it wasn't because you were wrong. It was because they were incapable of giving what you deserved. You've spent years shrinking yourself, lowering your expectations, accepting the bare minimum, just to keep people close who were never meant to stay. But here's the truth you've avoided. Someone who truly values you will never make you question your worth. Real care doesn't make you chase. It doesn't make you beg. It doesn't make you doubt. Your peace begins the moment you stop apologizing for needing basic human respect. You deserve consistency. You deserve honesty. You deserve someone who chooses you without hesitation. And the moment you understand your own value, everything changes. You stop fighting for people who won't fight for you. You stop justifying their behavior. You stop trying to fix what isn't yours to fix. Your life gets lighter when you protect your heart from people who only take. You deserve better, and deep down, you already know that. There comes a point in your life when you stop blaming people, and you start learning from them. Every person you meet teaches you something. Some show you what real care looks like. Others show you what you will never accept again. The pain you felt wasn't meaningless. It was a warning, a lesson, a push toward a better version of yourself. Because every time someone let you down, every time they broke your trust, every time they made you feel unseen, you grew stronger, wiser, more aware. That's the gift inside the hurt clarity. Now you know what real care is supposed to feel like. Now you understand the difference between effort and excuses. Now you can see the patterns you used to ignore. Growth happens the moment you stop blaming yourself for the way others treated you and start choosing better for your own peace. This is not about anger. This is not about revenge. This is about awareness. Protecting your space. protecting your energy, protecting your heart. You are not here to fix people who don't want to change. You are here to rise above the patterns that once held you down. Your peace is your responsibility, and now you finally understand how to guard it, you said. When someone truly cares, you don't have to guess. Real care never hides. It doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you question your worth. It shows up in the smallest moments, the moments nobody else sees, because care isn't built through perfect words. It's built through quiet, consistent actions. Anyone can say, "I'm here for you." But the ones who mean it, they prove it. They check on you when the world forgets you. They notice the pain you try to hide behind a smile. They remember the things you said when you thought no one was listening. That's what real care looks like. Not big promises. Not loud speeches. Just presence. Just effort. Just truth. Words can lie. People can say anything to feel important. But actions never lie. They reveal everything. If someone truly cares, they won't make you beg for attention. They won't make you compete for their time. They won't disappear when life gets heavy. So listen closely. Watch carefully. Your peace begins the moment you stop believing empty promises and start trusting what people do. Get ready, because now you're about to learn the two small signs that reveal who truly cares and who never did. Someone who truly cares chooses you, not once, not when it's convenient, but consistently, because care isn't random. It's intentional. It's a choice they make every single day, even in the smallest ways. They send a message just to check on you. They show up when you're quiet. They notice when something feels off, even when you don't say a word. That consistency is not an accident. It's effort. And effort is the purest form of love. People always make time for what matters. If someone never shows up for you, it's because they don't want to. If someone values you, they don't let days pass in silence. They don't disappear. They don't leave you wondering. Real care is steady. It's the good morning text. It's the reach home safely message. It's the "I remembered what you said last week." These may look small to the world, but they are everything to a heart that has been ignored too long. You don't need someone who appears once in a while. You need someone who stays. Someone whose presence feels safe. Someone who keeps choosing you, even when life gets heavy. If their actions are consistent, their heart is real. When someone truly cares, they don't just hear you. They listen fully, completely. With their attention, not their convenience. Because real care shows itself in the smallest detail. The way someone remembers your words, your fears, your dreams, even the things you said quietly. Listening is respect. Listening is love in action. Listening is someone saying, without speaking, "I see you. I value you. You matter." Fake care waits for its turn to talk. Real care slows down and tries to understand you. The person who truly cares notices the shift in your tone. They remember what hurt you. They remember what excites you. They remember the things you thought everyone forgot. That's not luck. That's not chance. That's intention. It's easy to pretend for a moment, but it's impossible to fake attention over time. People reveal their heart by what they choose to remember. Someone who listens deeply is someone who cares deeply. You deserve people who make you feel heard. You deserve people who take your words seriously. You deserve people who make you feel understood. So pay attention not to what they say, but to what they remember. Because those who listen are the ones who truly care. You said. 4, you said. 3.